Hello everyone! Welcome back to another First Impressions video. Today we're looking at a game I've been waiting for a long time, Airport CEO. I have played a little bit of this to get an airport kind of up and started to show you a little bit more than just the beginning gameplay. It took me about an hour, so I'm not at all sad that I did it. First off, I want to show you in the menu some kind of interesting little things that got going on. Right now, none of these option settings work, but it's kind of cool when you flip over them. So gameplay setting becomes too easy. Graphics becomes let's adjust in which way, but my favorite is the audio setting. What's annoying you? And as like I said, none of these are implemented yet, but I really liked that one when I first came across that one. That was great. So let's go ahead and continue. As you see, I've even marked it as a first impression airport, and hopefully it works. There was some issues in the early build with loading games, so deserialization issues, but we shouldn't have that because we don't actually have anyone. Yeah, we're gonna. Oh, there we go. I was for sure we were gonna have the issues there. That was a little slow load up, but we got it all done. So, go ahead and take you around here. Just kind of show you what we've built real quick. So, pretty much what we needed to get for commercial flights, we needed obviously a terminal building, security, which we put in here, and that was because I had another one of these, but then putting security down here, it was like the boarding ramp, whatever the hell you want to call it, was basically in the security thing. So I was like, we better move that. So we've gotten rid of those here. This I'm going to expand and add that into there. These are a little narrow for like, because you really have a lack of room for like shops and stuff and benches and all that sort of stuff. Blah, blah, blah. So we've got our terminal building here. We've got our medium spots. Wow, I'm doing great today remembering names and stuff. I haven't activated all of them. We're just because we only have really this terminal finished, so we're just going to use this terminal, and we may in the video look at kind of finishing this terminal, which I've expanded out so we could have more shops and stuff. I'm going to show you that. Here's our baggage area here, which is kind of, again, this is kind of haphazardly put together and shit, so it's kind of a little interesting. This is just saying it doesn't have a service road connection, so we're just going to kind of fix that. That was a new addition. Originally didn't have that, which is nice because I didn't realize about where I had connections there. What else we got? There's our ATC building, our vehicle hangar. This is kind of the front of the airport, and our fuel systems over here, which may not be enough. But like I said, I was kind of just trying to. Oh, and yeah, and of course our taxiways here lead into our double runways. This one is a grass runway because I'm going to expand it eventually. I wanted to show you that as well. Our expansions. This is one I've already expanded to being over 1,000 meters, and probably more once we can, if we can unlock land. Once we can unlock land, it'll probably get even bigger, and we'll probably look to add more and so on. That's why the PAPI lights are also off. And if you're wondering, these are the PAPI lights. They're just off because, in position-wise, I just say off. They actually work, but you know, the position-wise, they're off because I expanded the runway, but I accidentally, being the idiot I am, put them in before I expanded it, so. Anyways, we can rotate the camera, hit an E here. Boom, boom, boom. I believe you can also use maybe Q. Yeah, you can use Q as well. What else to show you? We can customize the color of things. Like you notice I changed that ramp to being blue, like a nice teal blue being San Diego. So we'll do that here too. We'll, how would I do that? Of course, now I have to remember how I did it. You can, of course, upgrade. I can convert it to asphalt. I don't know why. Why I'd want to do that. Ah, right click. There we go. So if you're watching this and you're like, how do I change color, you know, stuff? Right click. So we'll make that blue. That can be a yellow. We'll right click over here. This will be like an orange. Over here, this will be. Okay, we got blue, yellow, orange. Maybe like a nice, like a tropical green, like a something like that. Looks pretty good. We'll go for like a nice light sea blue. again. Maybe a little darker blue there. This will go to being another yellowish kind of orange. Like that. A gold color. And this will be more of a yellowish green, maybe. Kind of like that. There you go. So because it is, we've based it in San Diego, and being San Diego Bayside Airport, because I don't want to do San Diego International, I actually did a gameplay stream of this, and that's what we called it, was San Diego International, and I decided to make it San Diego Bayside. So I kind of want to have these nice little tropical colors going on around here. We can do this with seats as well. These seats we have, we can actually change the colors of them. We can use, and I can make them that nice, make them a nice teal blue. Like that, that looks pretty cool. Maybe a little light, but looks pretty cool. Oops. Hit the wrong button there. So like that. We can change these. We'll make these again. We'll do like that. Or we'll do like an orange. Darker orange there. There you go. I don't know if we can change the color of the ramp. No, we can't change that. We can't change any of these. Can't change the conveyor belt. Anyways. So what we have now is we have an airport. We should, in theory, if I'm correct, be able to function. So I'm going to show you kind of how we're going to get flights in and do the flight schedule and stuff like that. And for kind of the gameplay of building up to this point, because obviously, you see, I spent in negative balance. Don't worry about that. It's sandbox mode, so it lets me do whatever and unlocks a lot of stuff already. But I will do a series on this starting fairly soon. And that series, we are going to go from kind of a small GA airport with grass fields and stuff into becoming a big airport, ideally. So I just kind of wanted to give you something a little bit more in-depth for first impressions, and then we'll do that here in a little bit. So as you see, we can't buy field trucks and stuff because we need a procurement director, so that's the first thing we want to do, is we want to go into our board. And you see here we have 6 positions to fill. We have the CFO, which lets us set fees. The CIO, which gives us information. The COO, which helps with expanding and complex bags, which we already have unlocked because we're in sandbox mode. Excuse me, had to burp. Yes, you need to know that. HR lets you customize salary. This is one that will let us that we need to buy some fuel trucks and baggage trucks and stuff. And then I'm not sure what our strategy director actually does. So we'll go and open up procurement director applications, go into our applicants, and you'll see here we have a bunch of people who are looking to be hired for numerous jobs. Down here we have our procurement directors. We're just going to hire Clara. Why? Because we can. And these people have different stats. How well they handle stress, which, as you see, it says there. So that affects, how well they work over a long shift. Technical is how they do, and it's involving what it says, computers or wrenches. How friendly they are, and how smart they are. And you can see, kind of, it gives us where they've worked in the past, or at least their last job, where they're from, their age, their gender, education. And we can reject them if we want, we can keep them. So let's hire, he's kind of not very nice, but he's pretty good technical. He was not very good at Missouri State. From Birmingham. Let's hire him anyways. We hired another security guard. That gives us now 2. 3. Pardon me. I think we need... You can click on these, see how many we need, so... Oh, cool. We can change the color of that, too. No, it's just the ramp. Okay. My bad. This game also uses middle mouse as the rotate. It does have a second rotate button. I don't know why middle mouse has become favored for rotation. Not that I mind, because I have middle mouse. We can also build queues, which I'm being lazy about doing. We'll do that in a little bit. Looks like we need 2. Yeah, we'll need 2. So we need 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Let's real quick get our 10 employees put in here. As I'm starting that, we're just going to hire just random people. You can come. It gives me 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've ran out of security for the moment. But, what else do we need? We need these, we can set how many people for these check-in desks how we want. We can have 1, which I have currently, or I can set it up to have 2. All airport staff, as you can see, we have 2 check-in counters, so each one we can have 2. We can have even more, I think. Yeah, you can have 2 at max. You can have 1 or 2. We're going to go ahead, and you notice the floors are really dirty from all our construction workers spreading their dirt everywhere because they're assholes. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Meanwhile, let's say we want to 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. We're probably not going to need that many. We'll do at least 8 or so. We'll set up as just 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we got 5. Hire a couple janitors. You can come in. You can come in. You can come in. We'll hire 4 of those for 4 janitors, and we need ramp agents. How many? Doesn't that tell me. So we got 4 at the baggage bay station, so hire at least 4. Probably need more, but we'll get at least 4 of them in. Maybe we'll hire an extra just for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hire some service techs. What they'll do again, I'm not sure, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there we go. So we got our procurement director, and if we open up applications, like open them all up, and you'll see we'll just get more people. You'll see we have people applying to CFO. We'll take maybe Walker's fine. She can be our CIO. Or CIO. Ethan Govender, he'll be there. What are we missing? COO and HR. Ryan Robinson can be our HR. And our COO will be Aman Hassan. So there you go. And we're, of course, Mr. Lizard. This is just the default first picture it gives you. I was being lazy. Like I said, I wanted to get an airport built. So now we can actually order vehicle systems. Normally what you would do here, you would go in to buy like baggage handling service. Baggage scanners, the tilt trays, which I'll still have to figure out how to actually use. It does come with manuals, by the way, these things here. Which just kind of gives you a step-by-step, okay, do this, do this, do this, then do this. Tells you about that, and then you'll see I have like franchise, and each time as you do the first thing it tells you, it unlocks the next one and the next one. So like this one I have the upgrades because sandbox. I gotta build one, and then we bring in a franchise, which we will do. Don't worry. This talks about the conveyor belt system and how to build it. This of course tells you about this is kind of broke on me there, but it tells you how to build your aircrafts and stuff. We have over here where we can turn on our turnaround stuff. Of course, we don't have, these are ones we don't have. Catering, cleaning, and de-icing isn't in yet. We can open our airport here, which we will do in a second. We can open all our security there. We can turn off put on what time the lights go on and off. I don't know if it matters. We have construction. We bring in a construction company. As usually we have highway. That was the first one that came up. And we can we can have contractors in. We can dismiss them, call them back up. It takes a little bit from come, but they help us build our stuff. We got our weather here because we have a weather station. Approval ratings, how much money we're making, notifications, blah blah blah. So we're going to go ahead and get some fuel trucks in. Go ahead and order 6. That's probably more than we need. That'll take us 45 minutes to get in. We can get that, which will tell us where people are going. So we, I think it's already unlocked, but we're unlocking anyways. And that's already unlocked, but we'll unlock it anyways. So now we got that. What do we need still? What are we looking for staff-wise? I believe we've got most of our staff in. I think we got enough we can use for, Oh, we need to fix this. Then I'll go and open the airport, and we'll get our contracts in, and we'll go from there. So here's your build menu. We have roads, service road, crosswalks, sidewalks, bus stop. You can build your loading site, your bus shelter, tarmac, the runways, which we start with a small runway. We have our small stand, our medium stand, which we can pick concrete or asphalt. Small stand, we have grass, asphalt, or concrete. You see our taxiway, same thing. Service road, same thing. We can build 3 different types of service road, different types of roads. Here's our items list, all our items we have in the game right now. Then in structures, where we build sort of the doors, the walls, we can destroy walls, etc., etc. So we're going to go ahead and go over our service road. We're going to use concrete because I'm using concrete around the building. And I need to connect it up to here and up to here. But right now, because I have these walls in the goddamn way, we are going to not connect it there. We will build a large door which allows vehicles. Medium doors mostly can only be used, and put those on the other 2 sides of this so we can then build the road through, I believe. Don't quote me on that. We're going to try it though. we may not be able to, and I may have to get a little funky with this. Yeah, no, we can't build it really. Oh no, we can build it in here. Okay, good. So we just put those doors in, we'll build the road out to connect to there, and we'll be good. We'll be able to transfer bags. In the meantime, let's get that built, so let's go ahead and start this up. And yes, it is a little laggy still. As you get big, I don't know if it's... Probably part, like I said, my computer's not super powerful, and I have a lot of shit open, usually. See, we got people getting dropped off, cars and buses, and have this built all set up. I think I have a little lone wall here that got forgotten, so let's go and show you how we can bulldoze things. So there's 2 ways we can do it. We can hit the bulldozer. I can just pop it right there. Or we can go into our structures and pick like a wall, hit control, and it will just destroy that. So if you just want to destroy, say, a wall when you're building your foundation, but you don't want to have it cancel the whole foundation building, you can just basically pull control click and get rid of the building for the wall. Pardon me for a second. Now I had to sneeze. I'm just having to do everything today. So like if I'm building foundation, like say I want to extend this by 5. Yes, it freezes, by the way, at least on my computer when I do that with this big airport. When it's smaller, it doesn't do this. As it got bigger, it's been kind of picky. Now let's say I don't want this sidewall. All I do is hit control with the wall. Boom, it's gone. Of course, I don't actually want any of this. Gotta get the foundation bulldozer to get rid of the rest of it. There we go. So, what are we doing now? Alright, so we got our staff in. Enough of our staff in. We'll see if there's any more that we can hire, but I think we got enough in. Yeah, there we go. Now we got some more. So we'll hire a few more security guards, as we said we needed. A few more airport staff. A few more ramp agents. And we'll hope we got enough there. We may have overkilled it too, but yeah, it won't hurt. And okay, we got our doors in there. We got this weird road here. Don't worry about it. Build another concrete there. Road there. There's a checkpoint, by the way. This just basically allows you to have vehicles and stuff come in through your fence. I don't know if you have to have the fencing up right now, but I do because I can, because I wasn't sure. Your staff goes through there, our janitor goes through there to get into the secure area. He has to go through security now. Clean this crap. We can also go and put in some floors. If I recall, Put in some extra furniture we want. We don't really have much in the way. Areas, we got it all marked there. I was thinking we had floors. Maybe I'm mixing up games now. It wouldn't be the first. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we do have floors. You can see we have all sorts of different floor tiles. But for this, we're going to go with a simple... let's go with that. Let's see what this looks like. For funsies, we're just going to put in random floors and see what they all look like. Just kind of give you the preview of everything there is. So those are floors, kind of as we keep going through these, just picking random floors. Some obviously were pretty obvious. I'm not really going to use them, but some are kind of interesting. Trying to decide what we want to use though for a flooring tile. I think we might use the blue, and then with the carpet. I'm liking the look of that. Take this. Go ahead and run that through the middle here. If you're wondering what I'm doing, this is actually real airport design from my understanding. I remember I was actually watching something, they're talking about that. They actually, the reason you have tile, like down a hallway, and then you have carpets around all the seating, is intentional. Or things like that. They actually, they do that intentionally, believe it or not. And the reason is sort of to separate the idea of the, like a visual cue. It kind of gives you an idea of, okay, this is like, to relax and de-stress, and this is how to move, where to go, where to move, stuff like that. It's kind of an interesting little theory thing they got there. It's kind of cool. We'll just kind of go with that, and we'll add some of this around the corners over here by this, but like that and that. And I'll throw in a little there. Our little funky floors we got going here. Anyways, I'll stop doing that before I drive everyone insane. Like, just show us the fucking airplane planes already. God damn. Well, that's what you should be saying. WR, that's what you should be saying. Procurement, we don't need to buy a badge card, do we? Nah, no. Oh, nope, we do need those. Okay, let's buy 6 of those. Oh, that delivery time was quick. Okay, so let's go ahead and get our contract signed and take a look at that. So we'll pause here. We're going to go and don't mind a gazillion emails I have. Most of them are just about tutorials and shit I bought and spam. Because I'm just doing sandbox, I haven't been paying attention to the emails. So we're going to go ahead and sign a contract with our first airline. We have Stripe Air, NAS, Skylink, Maple, CLM, Airstrata, and Swiftly. From what I recall, I believe Skylink, Airstrata, Maple, and Swiftly were all contest winners. So, and the different sizes tell us what they are. These are all medium airlines. We don't have a small class airline. It kind of tells you what they're traveling. We'll take a look at a contract here. So let's look at Airstrata. So here's our Airstrata contact. We have, so it's going to be 14 medium class flights with a medium stand and 2 check-in desks each. 14 successful flights to complete, 7,000 per flight. We must complete it within 3 days. What do we have from Maple? 14. Skylink has 15. They pay us 6,500 per flight. 14. This is 1467. 1574. 1467. 1574. And 14 7,000. So we'll sign our contract there with Airstrata. You can see here our SEPTA contracts. We have our fuel contract, we have Airstrata, and we have highway. Now what we want to do is we want to go into our flight scheduler, I believe. We'll take a look at this. What? Hit this. Got that set up already. That's about franchise. As you can tell, this is one thing I didn't get into, so this is going to be kind of the thing we're going to kind of figure out how to schedule our flights now. Dashboard, contracts, budget, loan, employees, shifts. There are shifts here. How long are shifts? How long they operate. Information will be operated for 4-hour shifts at working operation. Conveyor will be 4 hours. Package bay 6, that's fine. Oh. We're open our airport here. Got to do that. We'll go and open all security. And let's go ahead and start her up. See when we get you can't find a suitable, an employee can't reach his work position. Why? Oh. Employee can't reach his, Probably because I don't have a door out to it, maybe? Out to the ramp. So he's a ramp agent, so he needs to get over here, but he can't find his way over here. That's interesting. We need oh, maybe we need sidewalks so they can walk out and over. All our ramp agents are stuck, basically. Our procurement director is fucked because she didn't have a spot. Our ramp agents are don't have. I don't know. Don't know how to get there. Okay, that's kind of interesting. How can we get them there? That's a good question. I mean, they should be able to go through the checkpoint. That's what I don't get, is why they can't just go down through the checkpoint, but I guess maybe we'll build like a door here and around. Let's try that anyways. We'll put in a small little door on the wall here. Like right there. We'll put in a sidewalk. As you see, like I said, even though I played, there's a lot of stuff I didn't try. And this game can take a while. Like a sidewalk to there, maybe then they can get in. Find out. See the weather, what it's gonna be. It's gonna be windy today, tomorrow. We're currently in spring. We can clear that. We can clear that. I'm trying to figure out how to schedule our flights, though. I normally have a flight schedule, I just don't know where it is. Ah! Wow, that was dumb, I just realized where it was. I'm sitting there like, where is it? Oh, there's a thing that says flight planner in the corner. So here's all our stands, here's the times we can't currently fly. So we've got Airstrata, we got a schedule. Let's see. Ah, there we go. There's how we open it. So what do we want to schedule? We have. Oh, I got a scratch. Sorry. We have AS-278 Bombardier CRJ-700 coming from Victoria International to San Diego Bayside. I'll put them. They'll come in here. They'll be on stand 1 at bright and early at 5 a.m. in the morning. We have BA 146 going to Manchester, England. Okay, 1, that's screwed up because Manchester's on the other side. It's not on the map. 2, I don't know that a 146 can go there. If anyone does, please let me know, but it seems kind of an odd flight. How about a CRJ to Will Rogers? That's not a bad one. We'll put him. He'll come in at. We'll give a little delay. here when they fly. I land at 10, leave at 4, or leave at 2. Maybe I'll move that back. Leave at 1:30, I'll go with that. Let's go back to Victoria. Let's go into Manchester, supposedly. On a 737 600. Okay. I don't know why it's screwing up, by the way, because it says Manchester. I think that might be a bug, because MHT in the US, I believe it's MHT in the US anyways, is Manchester, New Hampshire. Pretty much all the flights we're getting from, which is kind of interesting, is these 3 airports. Also don't know if that's a bug, but... we'll take that 736. We'll go... come in at 5:30, leaving at 9:30. I have a little overlap with him, but... we have the CRJ again back to there. This would take this one. He'll come in at 2. He'll come in at 7, leave at 11. And he'll come in at 11:20, leaving at 3:20. Let's see. Take that one. He'll leave at... go with that. On that stand, we'll take, on this stand, we'll have... 10 to 2 doesn't work. Go with that. Not a lot of space in between planes coming in there, but we'll make it work. And then he'll come in later. And leave like there. Have a lot of space in between there just to break him from there. And then he can come in and leave in the restricted time if we wanted to. He could probably just squeeze in here. Squeeze one in there. Put one there. He'll come in there. He'll come in there. Put a little gap in between there. And then 6:33 will come in. One of my late flights here, coming in like there. There we go. So that's sort of our schedule. I could have spaced those out better, but we'll get them all done in one day. Yes, I probably spaced. That's the only thing that's weird about it to me is it'd be nice to have them be more like, you know, airline schedules, and it's kind of what works. But anyway, so we got our Air Stratas coming in Sunday. We'll take a look at that here, which is today, so we'll be able to see how it's going. I always hear passengers complain about the lack of pretty much everything. I don't think I even put a bathroom in yet. I think that was one thing I did forget in here, was putting in a bathroom. So we're on pause here. We'll look at building a bathroom zone real quick as well. I'm going to put it in the back here. Why? Because it's the worst spot to put it. I think they're supposed to be down by security here. Yeah, I do have them zoned, pardon me. I just never put the stuff in there. And the walls. So this is our bathroom area. I'm going to wall it off here, there, a wall across there. There we go. Separate them out like that. Put in small doors. We have a door there, a door there. And we'll put in our items. Put in our, on the one we'll have a couple of urinals. Let's get the toilets first because they're bigger. I want to, we'll have 3 toilets in the back. I have sinks there. We'll have a couple of, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 urinals. Door, we'll have 1, 2, 3 sinks. And we'll throw a trash can in there. There we go. Then over here, getting our bathroom completed here. Over here we'll have the doors there, so we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 toilets. 1, 2, 4 sinks. And a couple trash cans. There was, I think it was on the airport CEO thing of all things too, and you see already have people coming in and complaining about there not being a bathroom. These are nice long lines. They will kind of make their own little queues there. We can extend these queues out. Just kind of see we have our passengers kind of coming in. They're coming for a desk there. We're gonna go ahead and have 2 on that. Like I said, we can build out our queue here. Can't have them go across there, but we can go like this. And have it snake across. Like so. There we go. But another complaint is I'd like if you could what are they complaining about? Eh. Okay, our security's a little backed up. I don't know why they're all going through the one security when we have... I think these aren't operated, but, you know. I think that's bugged a little bit. Why can it not if there's 8 people, if there's a bunch of them standing here? Hey, people are using our seats and our bathroom. Our bathrooms are very crowded. Mostly because the workers are all hanging out there. Let's go ahead and dismiss those guys. Leave some. We got GA flights coming in, which no. We don't have any GA parking. I don't know why they keep coming in. When's our flight? Oh! Boom, already landed. Oh, there comes another one. Okay. And they're all stuck on the runway. Why? Can't find a path to stand. Well... Okay, let's look at that. Taxiway nodes set up our paths, by the way. Why is this a problem? Because some reason it's telling me there isn't a path to stand. Maybe we need to connect it to the runway. That's probably what I forgot to do. Yeah, that's what I forgot to do, was set it up to the runway. All these little things were missing. No, you all don't need to turn around. Christ's sakes, there's 8 entrances. Yeah. So lesson learned, kids, if you're watching this video, or adults, or whoever you are, and now they're all stuck on each other. You're all stupid, by the way, I'm going to point out. When you set your taxiway nodes, make sure you connect it to the runway. So this is going swimmingly, as you can see. This is what happens when you don't read manuals. Goddamn first impressions, ruining everything. There we go, so now our planes can land. I mean, they can actually get off the runway, they could land before, but... Yeah, I know, you're all stuck on each other. We've kind of figured this out for a second. I'm pretty sure there's a debug panel. Debug F10. I do like this. They gave us the debug panel. Yeah, go ahead. There we go. Now we're getting them going. So we can. This is kind of cool. We just get basically we get all the. We do full sandbox, enable debug mode, restock field depots, rebuild everything, clean all the floors, set random contracts, send notifications, spawn an aircraft. We can do everything. First time checking that. So yeah, you see every debug panel. You have access to the console. It's kind of cool thing you don't usually get in a lot of games. So it's kind of cool that for early access, especially being early access, they're giving us this. There are our planes all parked now. Finally, there's us getting our money for each passenger coming off. Your gates extend out there. Yes, delay it for an hour. A really busy one terminal that Airstrata is all using. I do like this though, is that you can. The nice thing about having control is I can do this. Like this, literally could become the Airstrata terminal and just keep getting in contact with them and having them fly all their flights out of these stands. I'm guessing you can probably rename them. Yeah, we can name this B Gate B2. So be Gate B3. Be Gate B5. And now we can see that on Flight Planner. Yes, we can delay. Basically B3, B5, and we can change the other names. Close that. No, I don't have anywhere for you to park. Yes, delay them all because they all got delayed because we didn't realize our runways weren't connected. Yes, I know they're running late. Guess we got our baggage carts here. What are they stuck on? Someone's transporting gasoline. That seems like a kind of odd thing to still be taking on. I think it's because they go through the manual scanner, but our manual scanner isn't, you know. Oh, that might be why they're having issues too. I got manual scanner blocked. So now we can actually scan them. So we're going to go ahead and. Oh no, one did get destroyed anyways. Okay, that doesn't seem like quite the right idea. Baggage system's a little screwed up here right now. Yeah, let's go ahead and delay it another hour. We're transporting guns and all sorts of shit in there. All this illegal stuff. It's like, yeah, that can go. That's fine. Little broke. All our flights are getting delayed because for some reason our ramp agents can't get there for some reason. I'm not quite sure what's screwed up. And of course we got people all stuck here. The lines are all stuck with people trying to get in and out. Yeah, this is going well. So where are my ramp agents and why can't they? Okay, they're there now, so they figured out how to get out there. Maybe I just don't have enough of them, I guess. Let's hire some more ramp agents. This is fun. Oi. Hire as many ramp agents as we can. Yes, delay it for another hour. They're all delayed. Trust me. Oh, however, we're somehow still in high approval rate. All our flights are delayed. Yeah, but... I think that's a little bit of a bug there too, but... We at least have more runways than the original, than the regular San Diego. Than San Diego International. We're not as well ran, but we at least have more. Okay, there we go. Maybe we got people coming down now that are gonna actually operate these damn carts. Maybe. Who's gonna drive a stupid cart? Oh. Wow, I just realized why the cart's not moving. Who else? Who? Okay, so who realized that before I did? Raise your hand. Wondering, what are you talking about? I think it's because I don't have a road. A way for them to get back. We'll see if I'm right on that in a minute, but... Okay, you guys are doing well. Then you just kind of decided, like, yeah, let's just stop. Yes, they're all running late. I know. There we go. God damn, lazy construction workers. It must be union. That's a joke, by the way. If you're in a union or you like unions, don't take that the wrong way. Meant as a joke. Don't worry. So let's see if this fixes it. May have to hit the debug panel again. Okay, come on guys, build that last little piece of road for me, please. Guess that we've broke. Oh, yes. On, I'm working on the game. Middle mouse this over, yes. Can't build about because frickin' delays. Oh wait, no, that's not what I wanted. Okay, pause, because I'm gonna get hit by these all the frickin' goddamn time. I'm not gonna be able to do anything. There. Our damn ramp's done, and yet just think how a series of this is gonna go. And no one's gonna drive the cart. Early access. And the problem of sandbox, but doing a sandbox save when you don't know anything. Okay. I can reset aircraft path. Can I? I can spot a vehicle. Can I? No, F it. We're just not. We're gonna stop delaying stuff. There we go. Now they're moving. I don't know if they're moving or the he's flipping out. Who the hell drives these things? I would say ramp agents, but they just keep hanging out there instead, so. Oh, was that some flights? No. Hurry on. Oh shit, we're at almost an hour for a first impressions video. Yeah, this might be a little long. But there's kind of at least an idea of running a big airport. Of course, like I said, mine was kind of crap because there was things I didn't realize, things going on that were kind of, and a few little bugs and stuff we ran into. Not a lot. Most of them were just me being stupid. No, we won't say before we record. This is first impression video. So yeah, that is Airport CEO. Our first impressions of it. It's complicated. Kind of expected that to be the case. I'll definitely, like I said, I'll do a series where we kind of build up from scratch, and I think it'll be a lot easier than where you're trying to build a large airport at one time. And there's a lot of things, especially, having played, a couple hours of it. There's things you just don't know and don't notice and all sorts of stuff like that. So, not the best first impression video, I know, but you get what you get. Suboptimal, baby. So, if you managed to survive the 50-some minutes of this, thanks for watching. And go ahead and catch up and I don't catch up. Don't buy ketchup either. No, I'm kidding. Ketchup's fine. Go ahead and catch the series that the Let's Play series we'll do on this when we get up to doing that. I haven't decided. Well, I'll probably put it up today, probably the same day this goes up, and then we'll kind of go each day or whatever. Anyways, I'm stalling for time. No, I'm bad at my thoughts. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you later.